for our company.
And then I like loudly point at like Lori and I go, "Oh, she plays a mad drum. It's awesome."
I do.
Like,
I can
yeah.
play. I'll play. What do you want to hear?
I'm fly.
I also have a little, a little xylophone that I can play for you as well.
The Fisher Price.
Tink tink tink. Well, what do you guys want to do?
I'm going with this. Oh yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, go to sleep.
But I'm going with this group of
Hooligans?
Rigmaroles.
By the way, on the map, the ring still shows us at Ravensgrove. Where are we at exactly?
Don't worry about it. I'm not really keeping track of your
worrying about it.
You guys are 1/3 of the way to Lepidstadt in no particular location. I'm not gonna do the whole travel mumbo jumbo like we did last time.
Okay.
It took too long.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, we
So
paid
we're,
attention to all the wrong things.
there-ish.
Sure.
What day is it?
Or somewhere here.
The next day.
Or
Is
maybe
it a
it's-
Tuesday?
It was Oath Day when he did his shit, and then it was like 2 more days. So whatever's 2 days after Oath Day, like Star Day or something.
Yeah.
Oath Day, Fire Day, Star Day. It's Sunday.
Hmm.
Sunday. Day. Sunday.
So I'm
Day of the
gonna.
sun.
Before I go to
Whoa.
Burgers.
That is handed to you as Caleb is sort of explaining why they're going to Lepidstadt. So, just so you guys.
Burghers of Lepidstadt rejoice. The beast has been captured. Soon the abomination will be tried for crimes against the good people of Violent.
Veland.
Punishing man now rises in the square outside the courthouse. The logs have been stacked against his flanks and the oil has seeped into his veins. The punishing man waits to take his passenger to the depths of hell, and soon he shall have his feast. Lepidstadt logo.
Colon smiley face, or colon, what is it, close parentheses. But there's not a smiley face on there. But, so, okay, is Caleb still around then?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
Caleb.
assuming that Lemnisket has gone somewhere to sleep. Or is he still awake?
I go to pray before I go to sleep.
Okay. So he's praying. You guys are still there. Caleb's still right there. He's like, yes, we're going to Lepidstadt so we can see this beast and perform for the masses there and make some coin. And he handed you the handbill.
So, who is this punishing man, Mr. Caleb, sir?
Oh, the punishing man is a particularly gruesome method of execution that some less civilized types like to use. A great wicker and twig and thatch man.
Let the beast! Let the beast!
Nicolas Cage punching women for 30 minutes, the movie. And if found guilty, this beast will be placed inside of it and lit ablaze. And judging from the hearsay in the countryside, it's very likely the beast will be found guilty.
Who is the beast? Or what is the beast?
That I'm not really sure, as we are not from these parts.
We should ask Belle.
We should do a local knowledge check.
Oh,
Belle.
I bet I
done.
know someone who has that skill.
I have it.
do. I do.
Well, I'm going to assist you, unless...
Please do. Jog my memory.
Let's see. Okay. Stepping on the beach.
Please switch.
I'm assisting.
Oh.
Oh, good. Here's some notes I had, too.
We put them... Oh, God damn it. Keep going. I have to deal with something.
Just gotta go
What?
take a poop.
You gotta poop?
Gotta poop.
Pooping?
Pooping.
She's pooping.
Poop.
Pooping.
Okay,
Drooping.
so you would know... I don't want that thing.
Ah! Poop!
Meow. Meow.
Okay, well, he's
Furry
just gonna
poop.
run right back to you.
Furry poop.
So
That's what cats are.
Emily knows from stuff she's heard in the pub
What the fuck was
I
that?
thought you were throwing like an object that was going to hit
balloon.
me. I was like, that's a pillow. I've got drinks. So the city of Lepidstadt is currently the scene of this big local hubbub because this creature known as the Beast of Lepidstadt, which is a terrible abomination that has been terrorizing Veland for years, has been captured, and hundreds of people are flocking to the city to, see this horrible thing and watch its trial and inevitable execution in the Burning Man, or whatever it's called. So there you go.
Okay.
So I ask the guy in charge, Caleb. I basically say, "Are you guys worried that? Aren't you worried that you guys, being of the abnormal sort? I mean, who's to say what's normal? But you guys, you're not your normal everyday people.
He chuckles at this.
Might run into trouble in a town in a county that is obsessed right now with a beast, and they're committed to its death. Aren't you worried about that?"
That is a possibility, but we have encountered less than amiable sorts in our travels many times and have developed keen personalities for handling this kind of thing. And if that doesn't work, we are very good at absconding. Very good at absconding.
Abscond away. Yeah, that's all.
Anyone else?
I'm real sleepy.
Like in
All
real
right.
life?
IRL.
Lorian is.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else?
Are we asking him questions still?
You're doing whatever you're telling me you're doing.
Oh, well, no, I just
Well-
wanted to know about the beast. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, well, I'd love to go because I always love an opportunity to perform.
That's a great smile, too. Sure, I want to go and watch this, like, hullabaloo and death.
Death.
I mean, I've seen so much of it, or have I?
So do we want to like get in before this thing and then like do our deal and like lead up to it like all of our performances and junk? Are they like having like a festival beforehand or something?
Oh, you might describe the atmosphere as sort of festival-like in nature.
Well, it sounds like fun. All right, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's settle down and.
Well, sleep tight.
All right,
Caleb walks away.
you're awkward.
Scary dreams. Are any of the other people, like, interested in talking? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It's from Boostin', and you know what that
Course.
means.
What does it mean?
Emily,
Boostin' requires us to dance.
the ready.
Are we ready for
pulling
the
out my
music?
jam.
Are we ready?
Pause for dramatic music. And begin. Wait. No. What do you want? Oh. What do you want?
Now everyone's
Okay.
fucking confused.
And begin. Okay.
Okay,
I'm as far as my mic cord will go.
that's fine. Thank you so much, Boostin', for the donation. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the stream. And I refuse to wear any kind of fairy costumes. I refuse. He keeps trying to get me to wear a fairy costume.
I have a couple of those. Would you like to borrow one?
Oh my god.
I mean, it shows the midriff.
Don't
If you're-
encourage. Don't encourage.
There's a lot of
my
midriffs.
viewers. Don't.
I have lots. of
Don't
glitter.
encourage my viewers. I love you,
Okay.
Boostin. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Can you guys hear me okay? Because somebody in stream was saying that I'm quieter than everybody else. So,
I can hear you.
When you are leaned back, I don't think your mic picks you up quite as well. So every once in a while you'll be quieter, but like right now you're fine.
Okay. Then I will endeavor to not lean back. I apologize.
How dare
Yeah,
you
don't
want to be
you
All
feel
your
comfortable
fault.
around
Oh.
here?
Dare me. Boostin says, that wasn't even for dancing. He just wants me to wear that fucking costume. Very
Well,
Still
we
melt
can't
to you.
said.
Anyways.
Well, we'll pick you one off of like Amazon or something like that and have it sent to you, okay? Like a Tinkerbell edition, you know?
He even included an eBay link in his donation message for a fairy costume.
I
Nice.
guess right.
Oh man.
That's boosting. Alright. So we
So
go to
are
sleep.
Okay.
All right. You go to sleep. Nobody has any particularly horrifying dreams unless Lorian's dream about being in total darkness and hearing whispers is considered horrifying. But the rest of you have normal dreams and sleep normally. And awaken the next day.
When we wake up,
Mhm.
I relayed to the party. I told them again, I've been dreaming of whispers again.
And just after you say that, a loud screech breaks the silence as a
Uh-oh.
feathered shadow passes overhead.
A feathered shadow?
I say Mobius! Mobius to me! Although
Diving down out of the sun.
no way I could hold him on my wrist. Like a boss. He would fucking crush me.
You're like, bah!
He would literally rip my arm off.
Land over here somewhere.
I'm not even kidding. Like,
Yeah.
his talons would take up my entire arm, and that's if they were like butted up next to each other. Like, yeah. He's the size of a person, and he's a baby. Oh.
But yes, diving majestically out of the sun returns your bird Mobius, who thoughtfully breaks his ascent with a large, like, wing swish so that he can gracefully land on your entire arm and not break it off.
Aw.
Because he's
What
not a
good
douche.
bird.
Can I hold up that much weight?
He's-
Roll.
with
Roll.
one arm. What's your strength?
My strength is 15.
Let's see.
It tells me somewhere my weight allowance. That's for movement and stuff, though, right? Or I can lift 400 pounds off the ground. That's what my weight allowance
I will
is.
say that you'll be able to.
Like, I have
hold
to
him with
support
one
my
arm. Yeah. It's an effort.
I just look at him and I'm like, you're a badass.
You wouldn't want to be fighting like that, but
Yeah.
it's possible.
So yeah, I just hold up my arm and I'm just like, you're a badass, Mobius. I'm glad to have you back. And I just pet him as awkwardly as I can while not trying to drop him.
Emily's at a rave in her head.
What is she on, and can I have some?
I hate packing, and it mushes my brain.
It mushes your brain.
And it makes your appendages go crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, so all that happens, you guys are able to travel the following 2 days without incident all the way to Lepidstadt. And you notice that on the third day of your travels, the farther into the day and the closer to Lepidstadt you get, you start seeing more and more wagons on the road of people heading to town too.
Mm-hmm.
Until you finally get there in the evening, about 7 p.m., to an almost festival-like atmosphere. Though there aren't like tents and party games set up, but there's a big, like, grotesque, misshapen thatched man with all sorts of oil dripping all over it, and more people like laughing maniacally as they add more and more flammable things to the base of it, and children throw rubbish on it and all that sort of stuff, and people are sort of dancing around happily about it and stumbling drunken in the streets and all that sort of thing.
Well, I'd like to investigate more about what this guy's actually done. You know?
Yeah.
So can we go, like, to the city hall or whatever and talk to maybe the mayor or something?
You can try to do that, yeah.
Yep, let's go.
Okay.
We are
And
at
Lepidstadt is a small city, much larger than shitty little backwater Ravengrow. The more toward the center of the city you are, everything's a lot newer and nicer. Look like it's been newly remodeled. And as you get toward the edges, you sort of get into the old parts of the city, and there's still dilapidation and cruddy streets and stuff like that. And you guys come to what you assume is the town hall, which is currently closed, and there are no lights inside.
Hmm. Well,
Just
Indeed.
gonna look for an inn. I'm just gonna.
All right.
might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, kind of like close to the end, is there like anybody like out chilling about? Any like people or anything?
Oh yeah, there's several people kind of stumbling around outside, just laughing, and drinking
Stumbling
ales
around.
and things like that.
Oh.
Okay. So I'm going to approach the most. It could be drunk. I guess we could say drunk-looking one that's nearby in the like direction kind of we're heading, and I'm going to walk up to him and say, "Hey, what's going on? You know what's all the hullabaloo about?"
Well, we're just getting ready for the burning of that damnable beast. Hiccup sound.
What do you mean by beast? What kind of beast you talking about?
Well, the beast of Lepidstadt, of course. And he kind of like waves his arms around and spills some of his ale.
Is this something that normally happens here? Sorry, outsider.
At this point, go ahead and make a diplomacy check.
Oh yes, I can do that. Maybe.
Diplo.
I added that. Yeah. Diplo. Pokemon. Diplo.
Diplo and friends.
Diplo. Let's try that. Brr. Okay.
Were you going to Emily, or were you just joining in the Diplos?
I mean, I'll roll it.
I'll roll it.
Let's see what it is.
What a liar.
What
It's
For
yeah.
fucking brilliant, is what it is.
Easier.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys together basically kind of get this person to sort of talk about what's going on. And he basically says this beast has been terrorizing the town and the county for years, if not decades, murdering and destroying property and all sorts of things like that. And it was finally caught breaking into the antiquities department of the university, where all the smarty pantses are. So it's going to be tried for its 3 most recent crimes, absolutely, definitely found guilty, and then burned in the Great Burning Man.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for the help, man. Have a good time and enjoy all of this. Or not. Okay.
He sort of hiccups at you and then goes back to drinking.
Okay. So I guess Emily and I kind of talk between each other about this, and we pass them on to, or the information to our comrades and stuff. Kind of what we found out about what the fuck is going on, and you know what we're getting ready to see. And it's hard to tell if these people are just nuts or whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
So I'm just gonna go like. I'm gonna ask as we're. I mean, as we're looking for an inn, right? We're still looking for an inn, right? That's
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna ask, like, where is this burning or whatever? Where is that gonna happen? I'm like asking like people. I'm asking guards.
Everyone just sort of tells you it's going to be in front of the courthouse, which is I will be pinging shortly. Yeah.
Okay. Is there an inn close by?
Anybody you talk to when you mention an inn, they just kind of laugh at you and say they're all full up for all the people coming into town for the trial.
Are the circus people still around us, or have they skedaddled?
They're still in town somewhere. They're just not in the particular part that you're in at the moment.
Okay.
But you can find them back pretty easily.
I guess we
Yeah,
could
so-
stay with them. I'm sure they'd be.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they'd be cool with us staying with them.
Okay. So, okay, can we, or I don't know if this is the time we need to do this, but we're still looking to give those books to the people. Do we want to give those first, or do we want to kind of rest and then wait till the next day to give the books that we're supposed to give to the peeps away?
I would say that, like, if it's evening or whatever, then we can not worry about all that, like, tomorrow and stuff, you know.
Okay. I just don't want to forget. It's on the back burner of things.
Right.
Shit.
So I would say let's find somewhere to pad down for the night, whether it's with the Carney folk, or if we can find a place to camp, or if we find a place in an inn, and then we'll worry about the books and stuff tomorrow.
Okay.
So you guys are, easily able to kind of follow the sounds of merriment and silliness back to another like square in the town where your Carney buddies are hanging out, and they have a
Yo.
name which I've forgotten.
Yo, Carnies, what's up? It's the Crooked
The
Kin.
Crooked Kin.
You're welcome.
So they've sort of got all their wagons opened up and stuff, and they've got their acts going on, which includes a caged giant frog, much
that
to your
frog.
dismay. And Caleb is there and he sees you and kind of welcomes you back, and he's very happy about you guys staying with him. They're very fond of you after your help on the road. And Caleb's like, and if any of you want to perform with us, we'll be happy to share in the profits. If anybody wants to do any performing before we go to bed and close out.
I'll perform. I like performing. That's the thing that I do.
I want to watch this. I'm going to enjoy my old Toby and watch all of this with merriment. Yay!
I'll definitely join in.
Both of you, and anybody else who has performed, for that matter, roll perform checks.
Okay, I gotta put my mask on first, though.
Describe your
special.
mask for everybody.
I haven't really thought about it, honestly.
Oh.
I was thinking
Okay.
that maybe it would just be like a plain, like, mask with eye holes in it.
Okay, like
No,
a
wait.
masquerade mask or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Masquerade. Da 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 da. Dun dun dun.
Acting. So what sort of percussion type song are you going to be playing, Emily, for the crowds?
A Scottish cadence,
And
or the
what's-
equivalent to a Scottish cadence in the world that we live in.
Okay. And then what kind of acting are you doing, Arvelyn?
I'm gonna do kind of like a dramatic, like, storytelling kind of mode thing. Just like, I don't know, just telling like a made up story about, some kind of wild adventure or something. And
Like
putting
killing
my heart-
a giant spider?
Putting my heart and soul into it and everything, too.
This is a dramatic reenactment of a poop fest.
And then She took a shit.
She took a
Shit happened.
And in her shame, she lit a match. A match! The world.
Wafted the wave of smoke around.
So you guys go about your performing alongside the Crooked Kin, while Lemniscate and Tiger Lily, I assume, look on and sort of settle and eat or whatever for the evening. And all the passers-by that sort of come and are entertained by you start throwing some coins at you guys. And
Sweet.
Emily is able to haul in 43 gold on
Good
this
job.
fine evening of performing. But Arvelin very easily pulls in 82
Holy shit.
Thanks.
Wow, guys.
because of her masterful reenactment of Girl Takes a Shit in Friend's House.
Sounds more like a
Oh,
comedy.
Little bit of an RP thing, and I guess Tyler Lily can decide whether she notices or not, but
Mm-hmm.
Limniscate is definitely treating her much different. He feels like he kind of made a big mistake in the quest to bring her back. He feels like the whole thing was kind of a big mistake because she was dead, and so I angered my god so another one of my friends could die. So he's definitely not treating her with any kind of preference. I wouldn't say he's mistreating her because he's still a nice dude, but he's avoiding her, I guess I should say.
I mean, he's got social restraint.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why when I handed you a puff of my pipe, you just turned away and ignored me. Ah, okay. It's all coming together.
A little bit more bristly towards you, I'm
Yeah.
guessing these days.
Yeah. I'm not like
That's-
hostile unless like provoked, but I'm just like I really don't want anything to do with her, honestly.
But I will remember that hug until the end of time.
Oh,
To the
yeah.
end of time.
Well, that makes sense. Okay. Well, and me being me, I didn't pick up on it really at first, especially because I was still in like crazy mode. I'm slowly getting off of it, or am I? But I'm starting to pick up like vibes, and I'm starting to feel now because it's kind of sinking in the whole Nomel's dead, for reals, and it's not exactly my fault, but it's part my fault, right? So,
Tiger Lily doesn't take all the blame.
but so I feel kind of like the jerk in all this. So I'm trying to stay peppy, stay pushing along, trying to keep the sad away, pushing it away. Smoking and drinking, I guess, will help that. But you know what I mean. So there you go. That's kind of
I
what's
was
running
gonna
through
show
my
you.
brain.
I passed
Well,
the fuck
and-
out.
Yeah, unless anybody else has any other thingies they want to add, I guess we will
Just roll
all...
out our bedrolls with carnies and pass out.
Yeah, I will ask. I will ask Caleb if it's okay if we stay with him, like while we're here. I'm not gonna.
Your party is more than welcome to use our accommodations, friend.
Thank you, sir. And then I pass the fuck out.
Just where you stand.
Just crumple.
Just brr.
All right. Guys, I guess we will call it there for tonight.
All right.
Well,
In the morning next week.
Yeah.
Yay!
So shout outs. Mr. Brazelton, Jason Brazelton Ball. Do you have any shout outs, last thoughts for week 8?
Thanks everybody again for watching, as usual. Sorry for the belated cliffhanger. Had some stuff going on with my stupid master's degree.
Your stupid birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all that too. I was sick on my stupid birthday.
Aw.
Thanks, Rachel.
I'm sorry, I was sick for 2 weeks, so
Well, it's her crappy constitution. I was only sick for like a day and a half.
Yeah, I know.
That's all for me.
Arvelin, shoutouts, last thoughts. Week 8.
Shout out to Normal.
Aw.
No,
Turn up a
I
40.
think Arvelin is gonna make a good replacement. She's gonna be fun.
Give
Yeah.
give us something about Nomal that you wish that you could have been revealed, or an aspect or a storyline of hers that you never got to explore.
Well, I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, she wasn't really that deep. I mean, she was just kind of
That depends on who you
she
talk
was
to.
just a barbarian. She was just a barbarian, and she wasn't a real deep person. She was just kind of there to. I mean, I wish she had learned to read. Poor thing.
Yeah.
Somebody in
But
the
I
chat
guess-
has given Nomal the Hunger Games salute.
Hunger Games 3-finger salute.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh man.
I don't know what hand it
you will be missed, Nomal.
The Gall
Yeah.
just did it in chat. He did it in chat form.
is.
So nothing from you?
Nah,
Achian?
no.
Tiger Lily, Deep Delver, Miss Rachel Ball. Last thoughts, week 8. Any shoutouts you have?
Well, to the chat as usual, you guys are so great. You make me laugh, and like I'll be like sitting here and like not saying anything, and they'll be talking, and I'll just be like, so it sounds really creepy because I'm just like giggling to myself, and no one knows what I'm giggling at. It's usually you guys, so thanks for that. You make my night. You guys always have something cool to say. You really add to the story because we're still working on RPing, you know, we still have the problem with that, but we talk so much more. So, and you guys, again, y'all help encourage that. So we appreciate that. I'm glad to be back alive though. And again, I'm sorry, man, you know, for us losing Nomal. That's a bitch, but glad to be back. Hopefully it lasts. If it doesn't, well, fuck it. We'll do something else. I wanted to come back as like a half zombie, half hobbit thing, but Jason didn't like that. So, anyways, yeah.
I
Thanks
just
for
killed Nomal
watching.
instead.
I know, what a dick move. You must really love me, or you guys really did fucking great in most aspects, except for the very, very end. You know, which that happens. So, anyways, that's it. Yeah, thanks, guys. It's been real. You know, it was fun. We were serious today. We had some serious shit going on.
We did.
So, all the feels.
All dim feels. Lorian, Cathalion, Miss Emily Schrader. Last thoughts on week 8, or any shoutouts you have?
I want to shout out to all the people that actually play this game like real life, because I think that's pretty cool.
Because what
This
we're
is
doing,
fake.
because what we're doing in real life right now is not real life. It's
Well,
just
what you're doing with your hand is.
It's not real life.
I
Yeah.
was, doing dice. I guess I could have done that, but
Because that's how I roll dice.
Rolling my dice.
Rolling your dice.
Yeah.
And
Like me
shout
both.
out to the donators, Boosted.
Donated.
Always a fun dance.
All right. Well, I guess I do want to quickly say thank you for everyone for watching. I really appreciate it. Week after week, we gain viewers. So thank you guys that have.
We're just now all jacking off on the stream.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Thank you guys that choose to spend your free time with us as we go through this adventure together. I feel like even if we didn't stream this, we'd probably be doing something similar. You know, whenever I first approached everybody about doing a weekly role playing group, I gave everybody an out. I basically said, like, we'll record like first episode which was like a pilot episode that I don't think I'll ever actually post publicly on YouTube, but it's on YouTube in secret.
Potato days.
I gave Potato Days. I gave everybody an out. Like if they didn't want to broadcast it live, then we'd still play, but we weren't going to broadcast it. And everyone had so much fun, and everyone was looking so much forward to actually broadcasting it that obviously we've been doing that for the past 8 weeks now. So thank you guys. Thanks to the cast members. Thank you guys for showing up every week. I know that it takes time out of your week. Jason, you're fucking getting a master's degree. Holy balls. And
Well,
I know that you have
Let's not say getting.
Okay. You're attempting to get...
He's getting.
He's working on his master's degree at a pretty prestigious, I would consider it a prestigious university, Oklahoma State University. It's not like super prestigious, but it's a big college. And he spends a lot of time on a week-to-week basis trying to make everything ready for us and get everything ready. So thank you, Jason. I really appreciate it. Same goes out to Arvelyn, Tiger Lily, and Lorian. Thank you guys for taking free time out of your weeks that I know are busy, and doing the stream. Thank you guys. It's so much fun having you guys along the ride here. And next show, the next show we are tentatively planning it to be on next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Right? Is that everybody?
Yeah.
That sounds good right now.
Okay, it sounds good right now. So it'll be Wednesday the 2nd at 8 p.m. If you go to drumsetjunky.com/D&D, the link will be in chat here right now. Drumsetjunky.com/D&D. There's a countdown timer on there, and I always keep that updated as best as possible. So please check that regularly. You can also figure out when I go live, and you can figure out Dunces and Dragons information and all those kinds of things on my Twitter, twitter.com/drumsetjunky. Please go follow me there. The other cast members here are also on Twitter. Well, 2 of them are on Twitter that have active accounts. Emily down below me, Lorian, she can be found at @Imbo390, and Arvelyn, my lovely wife, can be found at Atchie So go check those out. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And we will see you next week with more Dunces and Dragons. I should be streaming the rest of the week unless something crazy goes down. So for those of you who are my regulars and you just come just to see me play games, not just on D&D night, then I will be seeing you tomorrow at 6 p.m. CDT. Thank you so much for watching, whatever it is for you. Have a good one. And we will see you next week or tomorrow or whenever. Venus. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. You are Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman.